Hi, everybody. This is Sherry Denny, Corporate Director with APLGO. And I just wanted to do a quick tutorial about how you can use certain Facebook groups of memories that you've had that spark up a lot of interest with people. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share here. And what you're going to do is get on Facebook. And what I've decided to put here today, just for this tutorial, and then I'm going to show you some examples, is over here on the tab to the left, where it says Facebook, Public Groups Alaska. So I went ahead and did that, and here is what came up. I love Alaska VIP group. It's a public group. You want the public groups. There's a big reason for that, but I'm going to show you an example of a private one that I did as well. Have groups that have at least over 10,000 members in them. This one has 38,000 members, and they do want only Alaska related topics and pictures. Oh my gosh, you guys, I get into this one and how I'm using this group by putting in things that I remember from Alaska. I could write a book about the things that I know about Alaska. But let's do this. Let's go to, if you're probably, let me see, you know you're from Redding. It's my hometown. You know you're from Redding if. And I decided, oh my gosh, mine's at the top of the page again. So there's a reason why this keeps coming up to the top of the page. So what I decided to do, and yes, I know it's a private group, but it does have over 10,000 people in it. And I know I'm going to connect with a bunch of my friends back from school because they remember 1973 out at the lake, Whiskeytown Lake, and it was Memorial Day. So my post was, wouldn't it be awesome if we could all step back to the summer of 1973 and everybody meet out at Whiskeytown Lake and have an incredible Memorial Day? And at the same time, we remember those that sacrificed for our freedom. I put some hashtags in there, you know, miss those times, Memorial Day 2021, Memorial Day 1973. I Googled Brandy Creek, Whiskeytown Lake, 1973, and this picture came up. That is exactly what it was like. It doesn't look like that now, but that's exactly what it looked like. And then I wanted to find another one that would memorialize, you know, be a memory to Memorial Day. So those two pictures were chosen. My post was made. I shot it on there, and boom, 300, oh, it's up to 393 now, likes and reactions with 106 comments. You guys, that's a lot of comments happening here. So this was able to bring up a lot of conversations, active conversations, you guys. I'm connecting with a lot of people. In fact, I just had somebody connect, ask me, I've got my notifications on, asked me if I'm related to some other Denny's that were there. My reply was, no, but I hope I'm not missing out on a good group of people. And he replied back, eventually these conversations are going to wind up in a direct message after I have looked at their Facebook page. And how I do that is I go to, like, let's pick Rick here. And I just click on Rick's name. And it's going to take me to what he has commented on that post, but that's not what I want to know about. I want to know more about Rick. So I click on his Facebook picture, and then I'm going to go right over here and click, so it brought up his profile picture, and I'm going to go over here and click on his name. It's Facebook hack, you guys. So then I'm actually at his Facebook page. And by the way, our conversation was so good that we actually decided to go ahead and friend each other. And the conversation now is, so you're about ready to retire? And what are you going to do after that? That is all in private messaging, you guys. This is a gold mine here. Being able to get these conversations going with people and find out if they're willing to look at your business, your APLGO, the product or the opportunity. This is perfect for this. Okay, so I want to show you some other examples. By the way, when you're in here and people make a comment, you want to comment back with either a like or a hug or you know, oh, or a you know, caring, or whatever reaction you put on that, I got to tell you, if you just put a like on there like this, if I would have just left that like that, it wouldn't have done anything with the algorithm of Facebook. What I did though was put a like and I commented on it. And almost every single one of these, I put something on there, likes, loves, hugs, and made sure that I replied to it right away and started carrying on these conversations. Several of these have gone over into direct messaging. So let me show you a couple more that we started today. There's been some major excitement here. And this one is Clee Miller was able to get in touch with me today, and he is already part of I Lived in West Seattle Before It Was Cool. What a great name for a group. And it's a public group, has over 10,000 members. And Clee, let's see where, oh, he's second here now. I'll bet you anything, Clee, you look at this and you go down here and start responding to back to these people, and you're going to wind up on #1 again, #1 in the thread. So here's what we did. I asked Clee, I said, where were you, in your younger years, that something significant really happened? Well, he was raised in Seattle area. Earthquake. Perfect. All right. So let's go Google and let's find an earthquake. Seattle, whatever it was, 1965, I think. Before, a then and now picture. So that's what he did. This was the picture back in 1965 of the earthquake. And this is what the place looks like now, the downtown square. So it got a lot of attention. If you guys can see this, this is actually kind of funny. 89 people have actually given a reaction to it. 81 people, 81 comments, you guys. And I can already tell right now, Clee had to go off to the post office and send a bunch of packages out with sample packs. He's got a lot to come back to, and he's gonna be a little surprised as soon as he starts answering all these. He goes back to them and he puts a hug or loves their comment that they put, and he made a comment back to it. So that's been really interesting here. Another one that we did was Anthony Edwards today. Now he's in Las Vegas, so I asked Anthony, I go, well, do you want to get in on this gold mine that we think we found? And it's about a lot of interaction right now with people. This has only been going on for about 3 days now, and you will find those conversations. Don't get attached to the outcome, you guys. Just make the conversations, try to get them over into direct messaging where you're able to put them in rapid funnel and be able to start a campaign or conversation with them, inviting them to a webinar or getting them on a 3-way call. But that's where everything really happens, where if you're going to find out if they're viable for the opportunity, the product, being a customer or whatever. But here's what Anthony did. This was so cool. So I asked him what significant thing happened in Las Vegas that you can remember. What they say, what happens in Las Vegas stays there. Well, he told me about this flood. And I go, so what was significant about the flood? And he goes, I remember guys going past my house in a canoe, and he asked what they're doing. And he goes, they're going to the grocery store. You guys, this is pretty memorable right here. People are going to remember this, and they're definitely going to remember the story. That was amazing that he had that picture. And then you put your post up, give a call to action. I was there. Were you? Check this out, you guys. He already has 59 people that have given a reaction, and he's gone in here and he has replied to every single one of these, but he's going to have some extra, I would assume, at the bottom here that he has not replied to yet, or he already has, and he's keeping that at the top of the thread. Yep, he's already replied to these. This is amazing, you guys. So go into your area, wherever you were raised, something that's significant that happened. Make it really significant. I don't know, like, are you in the city where the guys that landed on the moon came from there? That's pretty significant. Where were you? Let's keep away from politics. Let's keep away from politics, religion, death, all that. Let's make it fun. and find a group that you can put a really awesome post in there and get the conversation going. I hope this helped. This tutorial helped you. If you have any questions, please contact your upline. You can always reach out to me. We always find out where everybody's coming from and get them to the right people. I'm going to have this also in our Facebook page, so you'll be able to ask questions there. But you guys have fun with this. This has just been incredible. I love the fact that we have a bunch of leaders out there helping people learn something new that can get them more interaction. And I got to tell you guys, this is excellent, excellent for getting people into your funnel. We started this at the beginning of the month. By the first week or the second week of the month, your funnel is going to be pretty full with people from doing something like this. And you should be able to close. We want results. And it's going to be great to see some results from this. So you guys have a great day. Hope this helped you out. Sherry Denny signing off.